afternoon. What it do, what it do, what it do. Back with another video for all my friendly groups. How y'all doing today? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hope all is well. I just want to invite you in. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Thank you for tuning in with me with Self Love Master Orsine I. And today we have group 1. Okay? We have group 1, money. Group 2 is love. And group 3, success. And me, your host. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. We love you at hello. Today we're going to be talking about group 1 right now, group 2, and group 3. This is a general collective reading. And if it resonates, please let it meditate. Let it meditate, okay? Because we in here like swimwear. What's good? Hit that like, share, subscribe button, please, and thank you. We love you at hello. We love you at hello. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right. So, for group 1 today, we're going to be talking about money, baby. We're going to be talking about your money, honey, in 2026. What your 2026 looking like, baby, is all I'm saying, okay? 2026. What is 2026 looking like for group 1? How your money looking? How your money looking? How your money looking? How your money looking, baby? You are all welcome. Just hit that like, share, subscribe button so that you may be notified for a free reading. Okay, that's all I'm saying. And it took me a little long because I'm doing everything. I'm multitasking, baby. I'm doing laundry, drying. I had to shovel my snow off my car. Like, it's just too much going on, collective. Hit that like, share, subscribe button, please, and thank you. What is going on here? Hold up, collective. We we in there like swimwear, okay? We in there like swimwear, baby. Hit that like, hit that like. Let's get ready with your 2026. What your money looking like? Group 1, group 1, group 1. What your money looking like? Okay. Okay. You have a door to romance. You could be meeting somebody that's full of money. Okay. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay. Is trying to tell you something. We got some envy here, collective, and door to personal healing and happiness, okay? So, the door to romance, okay? With your first chakra, okay? What is the first chakra? Hello? First chakra is, let's get into that. First chakra is your root, okay? The root chakra, okay? Of the Muladhara, okay? Let's talk about your first chakra, your root, okay? Your root chakra is located, okay, at the base of the spine, okay, collective, representing our fundamental needs, okay, for security, stability, okay, and survival, okay, grounding us to the earth, okay, with color red, okay, and hold up, y'all, and the earth element, okay, governing feelings of safety, belonging, and basic physical needs like food and shelter. So yeah, what is your money looking like for this season? Okay, we definitely in here like swimwear. We definitely you know getting it in with this reading, y'all. Hit the like, share, subscribe button. So you know you got that door to romance, okay? Could be somebody with some money, okay? And you're gonna meet them. They're gonna be able to help you, okay? Something about shelter. You could be in envy right now, all right? So that's a door, or you could have some kind of type of some kind of type of envy or envy around you, or you have envy in you. All right. And that is the door to personal healing. Either somebody is envying you or you envying somebody. Okay. Take it how it resonates. Okay. But that's definitely the door to personal healing and happiness. Okay. So healing is going to be everything, and appreciation. Okay. Appreciation. Okay. And balancing out with the yin and the yang. Okay. With tragedy. With tragedy. Okay. Let's get into, let's go ahead and clarify this door to romance. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify this door to romance, collective. How your money looking? Oh, yes, there's an Empress. Okay, that's fully loaded. Okay. I'm talking about you could become a Queen of Cups. Okay. You are, that's probably why you being envy, because you could be a Queen of Cups. Okay. With this Empress. Okay. Door to romance with an Empress. Okay. And Archangel Michael is guiding you. Okay. So yeah, that is a mission. Okay. So you could be being envy right now because you have that mother of it all type of energy, Queen of Cups. Okay. With this door to personal healing, to get to this bag, what is going on, Spirit? Let us know. Let us know. I need to move this out my way. Let us know. Oh my God. Yes. Something about a King of Cups. Okay. The door to healing. You could be healing from a King of Cups. Okay. But this King of Cups is definitely got you on the door to personal healings. Okay. You could be leaving this King of Cups and you could be running right into an Empress. Okay. Once you heal from this King of Cups. Okay. If it resonates, let it meditate. If it don't apply, let it fly. Yes, you could have had a death and a rebirth. Okay. Y'all could be like, something about appreciation. This King of Cups didn't appreciate you. What about this yin and the yang? Something that wants to balance out for you. I guess you are running into your manifestations. Okay. And a lot of money. Okay. A lot of money. Okay. A lot of money. Things are definitely, you on some strategy stuff. Okay. Let's see, collective. See what your money looking like. It's a lot of money. Okay. If it resonates, let it meditate. If it, yes, you're very strong. Okay. Very strong. Okay. And you really, really, yes. And this goes for both. Okay. There's an Emperor and an Empress. You could be leaving a Queen of Cups, and the Empress could be leaving. The Queen of Cups could be leaving a King of Cups, and the Queen of Cups could be leaving a King of Cups. Okay. So we have all energies out here. Okay. With this Emperor status. Okay. I'm getting you carrying that. You giving birth to an Emperor with this new door of romance. Okay. And with Archangel Michael protecting you. Yes, from this King of Swords, okay, in this rebellious energy, okay? king of cups and a queen of cups. Okay, this is going on both ends. So I'm getting, leaving that zero for a hero. Okay, a lot of money coming your way, man. A lot of money. A lot of money, king of cups. Okay, you settling for uh you're gonna become a empress. Okay, with this guidance of Archangel Michael. Okay, and this king of cups is definitely getting ready to, you know, find, so basically what I'm getting out of this, things are leveling out. Okay, if you're an empress, you bound to be attracted to an emperor. Okay, with this door of romance. It's no more, that's what the yin and the yang is all about. Okay, this 2026 people with the rising in them, they definitely getting ready to become aligned with their life purpose. So that king of cups might get with a queen of cups. Okay, it's no more empress with a king of cups. It's no more emperor with a queen of cups. Okay, everything is becoming alignment. You can't be too rich with a poor eye person. If you rich, you bound to be with a rich. Okay, that's the alignment. Okay, you're not settling for less. Okay, it's what I'm hearing. It's what I'm channeling. Okay, being very strategic. Okay, what's envy verse? My bad. What is that? Hold up, y'all. I hate when that happens. Mm-mm. Hold up, y'all. This is crazy. Hold up. My bad, y'all. That was crazy. Out of nowhere. So somebody could be trying to block you, okay? And vice versa, okay? But you're very strong, okay? But like I said, this King of Wands is rebellion, okay? And this rebellious energy, okay? There's that rebellious energy lingering. So be careful and mindful, okay? Be careful and mindful about your money, bruh. But yeah, we have the Queen of Wands being rebellious as well. Okay, y'all. So we gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Once you leave a person, don't go back because they will finish you. Is what I'm getting. Go in alignment with the door of romance, and okay. Why I keep doing that? My bad, y'all. I need to move this mouse from here. Let's leave that right there. Okay. Yes, but there's a lot of money coming in. A lot. A lot of money coming in, baby. With this death and this rebirth, you started to appreciate, you know what I'm saying, yourself for the warrior that you are, okay? Ciao. So yes, we have a group, okay, that is coming with this, this money and this plan for you, okay? They see something in you that you don't see in yourself, okay? All right? And that is, the way it is, okay? That is group 1, okay? I'm getting group 1 in 2026, you're going to find that money man, all right? And you may think there's no money men's out here, but there are. You have to be in alignment with that, okay? You have to be in alignment to receive, okay? So that means, you can't be just dating any old body, man. If you beautiful, align yourself with a career and a husband. let's go ahead and get the final bonuses of messages. Okay, let's go ahead and get in alignment with this. But there's a lot of money coming with this romance door. You're gonna find a rich man. Okay, and limitations. Okay, fear and doubt limit freedom of action. Let go of your worries. Okay, everything is going to balance out for you, bro. I'm telling you, mamita, papito. Okay, let's get this two more bonuses for the collective and this group, and we're gonna be done. We moving on to the next group. We gonna move on to love. Okay, love, but that is the gateway. Okay, and it's all in alignment. You know, people are tired of being alone. Okay, you have some investments as well. Once you align your mind right, okay, investments made, okay, will have a positive result. Okay, that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely with Archangel Michael protecting you. Okay, and avoid all envy at all costs. Okay. Get this last bonus. Okay, shedding, you definitely shedding. Okay, reducing losses. Okay, excuse me, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Okay, time to set higher goals. Okay, and that's what money is looking like. Okay, and spiritual work. Okay, open your heart. Okay, to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. Okay, you're a light worker. Okay, he, she, they, them. Okay, because they try to say Terry doesn't it doesn't matter what energy, but that's a lie from the pit of hell, because everybody carry an energy, rather it's a male or female, he, she, trans women. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. We over here, we just gonna call it for how it is. Okay. So yeah, let's get into love, y'all. We have some love discussions to talk about. Okay, hit that like, share, subscribe button, please, and thank you. Um, it's all we ask. Period, Pooh. All right, so we are on to the next group. If it resonates, let it meditate, and if it don't apply, please let it fly. Okay. As you can see, it's snowing outside. Happy Sunday to y'all. All right, from me and my cat. We do have some love cards here. Okay, let's talk about your love. What your love life looking like in 2026, collective. Okay, let's talk about these things. Okay, because we do have some bonuses for all groups. Okay, and let's just talk about these things. This is going to be a little extra, okay, with the energy, because we're talking about love, we're talking about different situations and stuff like that. Okay, so let's talk about your love life. What is love life? You know, we got the first card with commitments. Okay, 2026 is looking good for people who are true to themselves. When you love yourself, then you can only love somebody. When you respect somebody, that somebody is going to love you and respect you back. Okay, teach one and know one, and also, you know, giving each other space is a must. You can't hover over somebody, like, you know what I'm saying. But let's talk about these things. Okay, let's talk about these things. So, what is the first card for love, baby? What's love looking like in 2026 for my collective? If it resonates, let it meditate. Love conquers all. Okay, love conquers all. Love conquers all. Okay, that's what we dealing with. Okay, remarkable. Okay, remarkable love, not just any love. Okay, notice everything remarkable about your relationship. Okay, that's what people fail to realize. Okay, you can't just be one-sided. Okay, you have to be remarkable. Okay, notice everything remarkable. Okay, and cheer each other on, show each other that gratitude, that you appreciate each other, because that's the only way love is really going to last. Hit that like, share, subscribe button, please, and thank you. Okay, we have power. Okay, love, remarkable power. Okay, the power of love is like a magnet. Okay, drawing souls together. You cannot even deny that. Okay, you cannot even deny that. But people forgot to honor. Okay, to honor. Okay, that's how powerful love is. You can kill somebody for love. I'm just saying though. I'm just keeping it a buck. Over here, we always in spirit and in truth. Honor your loved one. Okay, and you will notice your relationship become stronger, because that's what love does. Okay, and that's for great advice for enlightenment. Okay, enlightenment. Okay, with enlightenment, there is no separation. Okay, we recognize that we are one with the divine. Okay, I'm also getting that, like I said, divine counterparts. Our Empress is going to be with Empress. King of Cups is going to be with a Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands is going to be with King of Wands. That's just the energy for 2026. Okay, 2026, if either you self-loving yourself, you found your twin flame from within, or you definitely have your soulmate. Because I don't believe your twin flame. Okay, that is definitely you. You're the same. There's nothing different about y'all. Y'all always gonna clash. Okay, unless you utilize these tools right here that I'm sharing with you. Okay, I'm telling y'all right now, love is precious. Love is not all about gimme, 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 take, want. Love is, one hand washes the other. Okay, something about the soul. Okay, your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. Okay, and cherish. Okay, cherish your relationship. Okay, stop being the old you. Okay, with feelings, people have feelings. Okay, take the time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. Okay, people don't know how to act. Like, I was with my friend the other day, and all he did was pick me up because I needed a ride to get back to my car, because I had a transportation. And he was dealing with this girl, and all she does is play head games with him. I was kind of worried about him, because he's my friend. He's like, yeah, I came to pick up Tiny, so I have to drop her off. She definitely hung up on him, and then he called her back, and he's like, what's the problem? She was like, nothing, you don't have time for me. And like, you know what I mean? Like, just going back and forth. Like, and I was like, she gave you the cootie cat? He was like, yeah. I was like, sooner than? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, she's just trying to use you, because she always telling him she's bisexual, she like women. But she gave him the cootie cat. You see what I'm saying, collective? This is the type of drama women's and men try to bring on. You have to be careful about the representative in a person, because the first year is always going to be good, but after that year hit, y'all move in and y'all do this and do that. Let me tell you something. Collective, you going to wish that you would have took the time out to know somebody. After the year, the representative disappears. Sometimes it'll be 8 months in. They don't even get the whole 12. You know what I'm saying? So, don't put yourself in a situation without knowing this person. Okay? Because people are crazy. Okay? They always seem cool in the beginning. Okay? So yes, beware of illusion. Okay? Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Is pretty much what everybody is basically going in. Okay? Going through. Okay? And they have ran into situations like this. I wish I had treated you better. Okay? With love. Okay? It was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay, instead of being remarkable, noticing everything remarkable about your relationship. And with this power here, oh my God, that, yeah, we're not going to take that. We're definitely not taking that. I don't like the way that flipped out. That was like somebody trying to, you know, trying to force their way into this conversation. I don't think so. Two, okay. So with this power, the power of love, like a magnet drawing souls together, just being near you is intoxicating. Okay. So some of y'all, you're not experiencing the real experiences of love. Okay. Some people are toxic. Or maybe your power is so strong, just being near you is intoxicating. Somebody could be drunk off your love, that's great. I like that. And with this honor, right? Honor your loved one, and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. You and I were too young. Okay. So, when you're young, you do young and dumb stuff. Okay. With this enlightenment here, though, with enlightenment, there is no separation. Okay. We recognize that we are one with the divine. Okay. It says, you don't know how hard it is to let you go. Okay. Somebody ain't trying to let you go. Okay. They want to be that union. Okay. With enlightenment, though. What about this, soul? Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Okay. I am not available. Okay. So be careful who your soul is trying to reconnect with. Okay. Trust the process. This person may not even be available for you in 2026. Okay. Something about cherish. Okay. Cherish your relationship. Don't wait for the last minute. Okay. To be in regret. With this cherish, I hide behind material things. Okay. You didn't cherish your relationship. You cherish the materialistic things that, he or she was able to give you. Okay. And with these feelings, okay, take the time out to explore the deep emotions. Okay. You are experiencing. I replay our conversations over and over. So whatever happened, it happened so fast. Okay. It happened so fast. What happened though? Let's get the story going. What happened with this, and what is happening with love? Okay. What is going on, and what is 2026 trying to bring in for us? Usher it in, okay, with my ancestors, with love and light, okay, and no Jedi mind tricks, okay. So what happened, spirit? Assistance, okay. Your spirit guides will assist you, okay. Your spirit guides will assist you with love, okay, because the last person didn't treat you right, okay. They wish they would have had treated you better, okay. And with this remarkable, know your self-love, your self-worth, okay. It was my fault, but I blamed you, right? They expectations, something, but self-love expectations took over, okay. That's what happened. Self-love. Hello? Don't ever forget self-love. Over here, we promote that. Self-love is everything, okay. And with this lack of doubts, okay, with this power, okay, just being near you is intoxicated, okay. Somebody is lack doubts, okay. And with this receive, open, right, honor, all right. You and I were too young, so you could be honoring somebody that you didn't honor when you was with them before, right? But that taught you to be open to receiving, okay? Rather it's a loved one, honor your loved one, and you will notice your relationship, okay? So be open to receiving, probably criticism that could actually help you. Okay, let's see, with this enlightenment. Okay, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Rejection, loss, and fragment. Okay, you could be, enlightened. You could be enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? Enlightened. With enlightenment, there is no separation. Okay, we recognize that we are one with the divine, right? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. With this rejection, loss, and fragment. You could be in fragmentation right now. You could be trying to find your way, all right, with this within your soul. I am not available. You may not even be available. Some are, some not. Your soul is preparing, okay, to reconnect, okay? Trust in the process, even though you're not available now, okay? But look, self-love, creation, and intentions is where it's at. Because once you go inside the soul and within, okay, and you start loving you, I mean, that's the best way to heal, okay? With love, okay? Cherish your relationship, okay? I hide behind materialistic things. Why people like to make materialistic things the all be all, Sometimes, you got to start from the bottom and work your way up to the top. You know what I'm saying? Started from the bottom and now we're here, okay? So cherish, okay? And don't hide behind materialistic things because, just being by somebody's side, you know what I'm saying? With this Mercury, messages, travel, communication, okay? Start doing, more things in life with this musician, cherishing your relationship, with traveling, communication, and, not hiding, but only behind materialistic things. Messages are coming in where you starting to realize that, is love real? Or is, you're hiding behind materialistic things? Do you really love, or you just want what you want and you got to get it when you need it, right? Right. Feelings, okay? Feelings. Take time out to explore the deep emotions, okay? You are experiencing. I replay our conversations over and over. So you still feeling, okay, something that is playing off around in your head over and over with the sun, the strength, empowerment, okay? So assistance, self-love, lack, receive, rejection, self-love, Mercury, sun, that's definitely musician, and your spirit guides, expectation, doubts, open, okay, open, fragmented intentions, communication, empowerment. So becoming an alchemist, okay, becoming an alchemist is where it's at, okay. It's such a time. You can't trust everybody, but when you do find that somebody, do not mistreat them, okay? Because it's definitely giving closed doors in your face. F around and find out, right? Let's get these 3 bonuses in here. What? So you have some bright ideas, okay? Have an innovative, new inspiration, test new ideas, and break out fast, okay? Take action on your ideas, okay? Collective, if it resonates, let it meditate, and if it don't apply, please let it fly, okay? We have mind power, mind over matter, you know what I'm saying? Using intelligence, analyze data, logic, okay? And think rationally, okay? Lead with your mind, okay? Okay? Social status, okay? Social status. There are many sites where you can check to see if your man is with you and other people on social media, okay? You will reach the heights of fame and society, okay? Don't get arrogant, okay? So You could become a social status, an influencer. Maybe you could be, and that had got to your head. That could have broke your family up. Okay, opportunity. Okay, new job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Okay, change is coming just in time. Let's be clear, collective. All right. So you may want to be mindful. Be mindful. Cause I listen. I was watching this social media couple, okay, and they started from the ground, but they always have this weird relationship. It's like the chick, she's cool and everything, and she stood by her man's side because he was locked up. He came out, and he didn't have really nothing but her, okay, and God first of all. And all she wants is for him to communicate, be more active with the children, clean up, help, because men swear they don't have to help. Okay, whoever gets home first should cook. That's just a mumbo jam. Unless you don't work, cook. you know I know a lot of people, they even being a housewife with a lot of kids, that becomes overwhelming because they are beyond almost overstimulated. Okay, and they have trouble focusing on just regular house chores. Okay, they want to infester and pretend and the man, rather, the man is working or not, the woman's always gonna have to make sure that her kids got, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead. And I all she wanted was him to clean up, help around, but they do have a business together, and they are growing on social media, and for the most part he did, he started traveling with their family. He started becoming this influencer, and she didn't have faith in him. She was like, you ain't big yet. And he, what I'm saying, just because he's an honest man, and whatever he has, he's an entrepreneur at this point. And he came home and he started making it work. You know what I'm saying? And she tried to, but let's talk about your success. Group 3, success, success, success. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about success. Okay? Be your own guy. Okay? In success. That was the first card. That was the first card. Okay? Be your own guy. Okay? But let's talk about success. What you want us to know about success? Okay? Success. Now, I always lose my tongue when I say that. Success. Okay? You are entering a time of happiness. Success. Group 3. If it resonates, let it meditate. And if it don't apply, please let it fly. Okay? We out here. Your energy is so scared. Okay? Your energy is scared. Okay? You're entering in happiness, and your energy is scared. Okay? I will love myself. That's a great way to be successful. Okay? Especially if you came out of anything that was of a hardship. Okay? Let's see. Angels are all around you, energizing your soul. Shout out to your success, okay? And look, the first card again. Be your own God. Be your own God, but roll with your spirit guys, okay? And I release all negative energy, okay? Just following yourself, you don't have to do too much, you don't have to do too much. Just love yourself, and create happiness in your life for success. Success. Okay? Know my soul. I know my soul is truly beautiful. That's a beautiful way to look at your humble success, okay? Quiet your mind, okay, collective? You don't have to ask nobody for permission. Okay? You do not have to ask nobody for permission. Okay? Let's see. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see. Hold up. No way. Hold up, collective. Oh, sorry. Hold up, collective. I'm coming. Okay. So, you know, you are entering a time of happiness. Okay? You are entering a time of happiness. Okay? And you feeling fear on you. You're feeling fear, okay? You could be fearing, right? But you have to pray over yourself, okay? Because God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind, okay? Being successful it could be scary, but it's okay. Because sometimes, yeah, fear is in reverse, okay? Fear is in reverse, okay? Fear is in reverse because your energy is scared energy, okay? I will love myself in rage. You're going to love yourself in rage, okay? With success, okay? Being successful is fun, okay? Being happy, okay, is in reverse. Angels are around you, okay, energizing your soul. So if you wasn't happy, that is also in reverse. When you was fearing, that became in reverse, okay? So nothing is forever, okay? This too shall pass. We must get through it all. We gonna be all right. Okay? Be your own guide. Be your own guide. Joy is in reverse, okay? If you wasn't joy, now you joy, okay? And being dazed is in reverse, okay? I release all negative energy. Being dazed is in reverse. Are you hearing me, collective? Okay? So you know where you are fighting your own demons, okay? You basically are fighting your own demons, okay? And being sad, I know my soul is truly beautiful. Being sad is in reverse, okay? You kind of like releasing, okay? Mind, quiet your mind. Being silly is in reverse, okay? Silly, shy, and guilt is in reverse, okay? Shy is in reverse. Silly, fear, okay, is in reverse. So love is in reverse, okay? If you didn't love yourself, you love yourself now, okay? You definitely release the sad energy from being dazed, okay? Anger, okay? I know my soul is truly beautiful, okay? That could have been blocking you, okay? Silly and silly, okay? Silly and silly. Silly is in reverse, and you always gonna be silly, but you're not gonna be silly in an unsuccessful way. You're gonna be silly in a successful way. So I'm getting you are always silly, you always goofy, you always happy, you always jolly and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and confirm. Let's go ahead and confirm your success, okay? Let's just do that. Then we got the bonuses. We always got the bonuses for the collective. Shout out to the collective, okay? Let's go ahead and fear and guilt. Fear and guilt is in reverse, okay? You are entering. You was feeling guilty. You was scared, okay, to enter into this timeline of happiness, okay? But that you feeling guilty is no more, okay? You definitely want more in life. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and clarify that. Let's go ahead and clarify that, baby. Organization, moving quickly. Pregnancy is in reverse. You could have thought you was pregnant. Okay? That's in reverse. Okay? Scared. Intelligence, organization. Okay? Fears in reverse. You could be entering a new position. Okay? With your intelligence. I will love myself with rage and be silly. Ciao. Misinformation and misunderstanding is okay in reverse. I'm getting, you had a hard, rough time in 2025. Okay? But now 2026, all these things are reversing. Okay? You had your lessons. Okay? With this, moving forward to success. Okay? All right? Romance, childishness, and irresponsibility. Okay? Angels are protecting you from that. Okay? Somebody could have mishandled you. Okay? Somebody could have mishandled you. Okay? New idea in business is in reverse. They could have been blocking you. Okay? Being your own guide. Okay? They was blocking your new idea, business ideas. Okay? Whoever this was, they're no longer in your way for 2026 because I release all negative energy, days being sad. You know what I'm saying? So, spirit, giving up, victimization, okay? Being sad, all right? That's what's going on when you release this negative energy. Okay, you unblocked you. So now you ran right into success when you clear because you can't manifest with a broken heart. Okay. Let me see. I know my soul is truly beautiful. Rebellion, fighting for a cause is in reverse. Okay. Sad is in reverse. Being anger. Okay. Quiet your mind. Silly in reverse, but always coming back to silly. Okay. Wisdom, patience, diplomacy. Okay. Is in reverse. Okay. The world will know you. Okay. Independence, self-reliance, increasing wealth is where you at right now. Okay. Congratulations to you. Okay. A goal achieved. Rest from action. Okay. Shout out to you and your new success, collective. Okay. Collective. Success is everything. That's what brings joy to the heart of many. Okay, collective. Let's go ahead and give you your bonus, collective. Cause you had it rough 2025. Uh-oh. 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 So the card fell, but duality. Okay, exactly. You are in a state of your mind with duality. Okay? Duality, do not forget about the dual, okay, nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance, okay? Don't lose your vigilance, okay? Duality, being good and bad, with limitations, fear and doubt, limit freedom of action, okay? Let go of your worries, okay? And close doors, okay? No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end, okay? Start all over again. You might have to leave, okay? But you have your guardian angel, okay? Your guardian angel, okay? Some higher power protects you, okay? From difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angel, okay? Resources, be grateful for what you have and save something, okay? Save something for the future. Use wisely and as needed, okay? And the last card, success. Congratulations to your to your success, okay? Choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties, okay? You're on the right track. And I love you. Hello. Thank you for tuning in with me. You could have been anywhere, but you were right here with me. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. If it resonates, let it meditate. And if it don't apply, let it fly. This is a general collective reading. And thank you. Hello. And we'll be back later on with some free readings after we cook. Because I got to cook my curry chicken. Okay?